Alright guys, so in this video I am flying out from here in Fairbanks all the way to Nome, Alaska. Gonna be working there for a week. Hopefully get some good video for you guys. Stick around, we'll see what it's like in Nome.
Way up north where the cold winds blow, past the tundra where the wild things roam, on the edge of the world where the Bering Sea rolls, there's a rugged little town they call Nome, where the docks and a salty breeze, snow drifts dancing beneath the northern sky.
Well guys, I made it. Here's the ocean off the coast of Nome. Pretty awesome. Well, in true fashion, the vehicle I get to ride around with is right behind me. It's an older 80s bread truck. That's a lot of fun. And it's also raining right now. So I guess it's one thing that Nome and Fairbanks have in common is you wait 5 seconds, the weather's gonna change. Well, have you guys ever seen an AT&T building look like that? It's just got the AT&T logo on it and a huge satellite in the back. And then Wells Fargo right down there. But it's pretty cool. I didn't even know they had an AT&T building out here. It just has like a massive satellite in the back of it. And the Wells Fargo looks like a Wild West movie. Because it's right back there. Kind of crazy looking. There's Board of Trade. It's Nome's oldest saloon. Pretty cool, next to the casino bingo. Right here on Front Street. So this house is just off Front Street, right in the center of Nome, Alaska. And as you can see, he has a tugboat set up as decoration at his house. And then just down the road from that, you have the Nugget Inn, which is pretty unique. Well, I'm not sure when muskox season started, but the house behind me's got 3 hides hanging over their porch. So they must have done pretty good. So I have seen the beginning of the iditarod, and now I can say that I've seen the end. Yeah, it's definitely cool. I'm walking back to the apartment. Got a massive church back there, pretty well known, right in the middle of town. Yeah, stuff's definitely a little more expensive. 12-pack of Dr. Pepper at Hanson's was almost $20, which you figure it goes based off weight. But the prices really weren't that bad. A bunch of the meat, pretty comparable to Fairbanks. I'll have to go in there and show you guys the prices tomorrow.
We'll uncover what destiny might bring. The old gold rush days still whisper low in every storm and every tide, drawing dreamers from faraway places with hope as their compass and courage their guide. Oh, Nome, Alaska, where the sea meets the land, where the dreamers and the mushers.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a big dude, because the wind is rough right now. I feel like I could pretty much blow away. Never been in any wind this strong. Makes sense though, there ain't no trees out here, it's all tundra. But this Gold Dredge number 7, I think it was built back in 1941. And right now it's just like a historical marker. But it is cool. I'll show you guys around to where the buckets are at. Those big buckets right back there on a chain, and what they do is they rotate and they just eat the ground up and suck it into the dredge. This is the gold dredge number 7, so I'm going to try to get around to the other 2 or 3. Plus, there's another landmark I'm going to try to hit way up on those mountains here in a couple days. The wind's pretty strong today, so it's probably going to be crazy up there right now, so I don't know if I'll do it today. Alright guys, it was definitely cool seeing the gold dredge. So now we're going to walk, head to the next spot, catch you in a little bit. So this is my first time seeing a muskox since I've been in Alaska for the past 2 years. They are native to Nome, and this is a local herd that sometimes gets pushed into town because of predators. So they are chilling in this mining field. So this was a super cool sight. It was a blonde moose that was sitting off in the field, and it was crazy to get a cool shot of it. I have never seen one with that kind of color. So these airplanes right here is an Alaska air cargo freighter, and it is the essential part of Nome Village society because this is one of the main ways that they move cargo up from places like Anchorage or Seattle. Stuff like four-wheelers, food, any kind of products that's getting put in a freighter to get shipped up to Nome. Because the only way to get supplies to Nome is on a barge or on a plane, and Alaska Airlines is just one of the many companies that keeps the village running since there is no road access. So I just want to show you guys how the cargo gets moved around after Alaska Airlines gets it. This is Bering Air right near the Alaska Airlines hub in Nome, and they fly to all the surrounding villages with these caravan planes with people and cargo. Well guys, I'm on my 3rd load today. Got supplies up there for Alaska Commercial Company. After we get a freighter in here in Nome, everybody has to go out and deliver all this stuff to the different restaurants and grocery stores. So it's different, but it's cool. Alright guys, sorry about the wind, but it's still ripping pretty hard. Got the gold dredge right behind me. This is the Flat Creek Gold Dredge just outside of Nome. And looks like it's either being torn down or just in disrepair. And it's right here in the foothills of the mountains. Right up there at the Anvil Rock. So I'm gonna have to go check that out. Well guys, I am heading up to try to see Anvil Rock. Trail is still kind of stocked in with mud and snow, so truck's back there, and feel like I'm on top of the world. You can look out there, it's mountains as far as you can see, and then up there's the Alice Towers. So try to get up there. So I was hoping by walking I could reach the top, which was about a mile away up the mountain, but as you can see in this video, I am in the snow line, and the last half mile of the trail was still socked in with about 1.5 feet of snow. So I was not able to make it to the Alice Towers or Anvil Rock, but it was still a good trip. Well, it looks like I won't be making it there today. trail's socked in up there. So I have to make the trek back. But if you look behind me, way down there is the ocean. Pretty sick. All right, guys, we are on top of Nome, Alaska. Nome is way down there at the bottom, and we are up in the mountains towards Anvil Point, which right there is Anvil Rock. Pretty cool. Then if we go over here, there's the towers back there. And then you can see all the different gold dredges. It's pretty awesome. Wish I could have got to the top, but snow's too deep, so I gotta do what I can. But that's what Nome looks like from the top. As I am out here on the coast of Nome, Alaska, pretty awesome. Looking for beach glass, just sightseeing, enjoying the day. It is about 10 o'clock at night right now. It really doesn't get dark here in Nome thanks to the summertime, and the sun's going to be up all day. So just getting out here, checking out the sights. One thing about Nome is that you're not going to know till you get out here. And a lot of people are doing beach combing and getting a bunch of these beach glass. Getting quite a few. I got like this handful. I got this handful. So it's a lot of fun.
Way up north where the cold winds blow, past the tundra where the wild things roam, on the edge of the world where the Bering Sea rolls, there's a rugged little town they call Nome, where the docks and a salty breeze, snow drifts dancing beneath the northern sky. A place built on dreams and stubborn hearts, where the hopeful never stop trying. Oh, Nome, Alaska, at the end of the trail, where the iditarod heroes finally prevail. Through blizzards and darkness
We made it home. Just landed back here in Fairbanks, Alaska. It's about 11:30 at night right now. I miss Nome already. There's too many people. But it was a fun week. It was a cool trip. Glad I got to do it. Got to see some Bering Sea gold, the real stuff. And met a lot of cool people, seen a lot of dredges and stuff and some cool sights. I'd go back again. We'll see. Hope y'all like the video. Stay tuned for the next one.
come with a fire in their soul, chasing Bering Sea treasures beneath the cold, cold road, where fortunes are found and fortunes are gone, but the spirit of Nome keeps carrying gather round, waiting for the first sled team to appear. Tired dogs